Good afternoon, St. Joseph School families. So this past Sunday was Good Shepherd Sunday in the church, where we had the gospel reading about Christ saying that he's the Good Shepherd. And it always brings me back to one of my absolute favorite chapters in the Bible, Psalm 23. Now, that's a lot of our favorite chapter of the Bible. It's that great classic, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." And if we really study Psalm 23, it's very complimentary about God, but it's not very complimentary about us, because you see, comparing us to sheep are not very intelligent creatures. Sheep don't do tricks. If one sheep goes and runs off a cliff, the other sheep will follow it. Sheep need a lot of discipline, need a lot of care. They're not very smart. Sheep are also very anxious creatures. Sheep don't graze well in a pasture unless they feel completely safe. They're very, very nervous. A shepherd has to watch them very, very closely. Sheep are also very needy creatures. They need to be sheared, or else they run the risk of getting too heavy and becoming cast. If a sheep becomes cast and flips over, a sheep can actually die in a very short period of time unless a shepherd is there to pick it up, set it back on its feet, and restore it. So when I was a religion teacher, I would often teach my students about Psalm 23, and then I would somewhere in the conversation bring up these same facts, that sheep were anxious or needy or really, really dumb. And whenever I would say that, my students would be like, and they would act offended that I would say such offensive things about sheep. And of course, since I was offending sheep, I would naturally double down, and it became this joke routine between me and the students where I would go back and forth saying something offensive about sheep, and they would act all offended. Don't worry, I never insulted anyone's human dignity or anything, just sheep dignity. And it became this whole bit. Well, one of my fifth grade students in one of these years, as kind of an inside joke, started to think of me anytime she went shopping and saw something that had sheep on it. So she would, if she was going shopping, ask her parents for something and then buy it for me, which included a sheep pillow pet, or a sheep roll of duct tape, or a sheep gift wrap, a stuffed sheep, even this neat sheep pencil pouch with kind of the goofy eyes on it, which I still keep on my desk. That gag kept going from 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade year until that student eventually graduated. Now, as fun as silly as that all was, Psalm's a great reminder for us. We need God. God cares for us. And most certainly, God puts up with us in all of our sheep-like neediness and all of our sheep-like behavior. Now, in school, this is a constantly good reminder for me when I'm looking out for teacher applicants to come to our school and recruiting to know God will provide, God will take care of us. Or we're running a gala, or we're running a give day and looking for a certain amount of donations, God will provide, God will take care of us. Or when we're running a budget and trying to look and budget each year and make sure that we're being good stewards of our resources, God will provide, God will take care of us. And often there is this truth that we need to do our best, and we need to give our best efforts to all of this work. But if we are, and if we are faithful, God will provide. God is our good shepherd. God takes care of us, and the psalm is a great reminder of that. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and if you see any sheep things around Target or any of the other stores, they make good Christmas gifts for a principal that I know. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week.